I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're doing our longer readings from October 17th through the 31st for my Pisces. Hello, my Pisces. How are you? You are just going to be doing so good. I just feel it. But as always, longer readings I use three decks. I use my Radleigh Valentine Angel Tarot cards. I use my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, and then I go to my Osha Zen Tarot cards. This month I'm doing a little bit different. I also have my Radleigh Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards, just for any kind of clarification at the end, okay? I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Okay. Lots of stuff going on, lots of energy. Now, with October 13th, full moon in Aries. We had that new moon in Libra, the end of September, to this moon in Aries, full moon. This is about new starts, new beginnings, new. Now, the other thing is then we go into Scorpio season around the 23rd. Sometimes it's the 22nd into the 23rd. And then we have our new moon the 28th of October. And with that, it's in Scorpio and it's opposing Uranus. Total, expect the unexpected. You know, the energy in itself is going to be extremely strong this month. Think back to that June and July. But the thing is, this is like that big shoo, like it's almost like a tsunami coming through type of energy. It is new, but it's also about destiny. It's also about karma. Now, all through October, Mercury is making its face, is showing his face here. And Mercury is about communication. Expect communication, emails, the news, whatever it is that you get however you get your communication, expect some really strong communication. Mercury goes retrograde the 31st. Some areas it's going to be November 1st, but and then again, that means communication is there's going to be lots of weird stuff. So look at the 2 weeks prior to that, because Mercury's the shadow of retrograde start about 2 weeks before, and it then ends about 2 weeks after. So Mercury will be retrograde during Scorpio season from the 31st to maybe 1st through the 20th of November. And so then that would bring it up to about December 4th that everything, that the shadow is gone. So lots of interesting energy. The thing about this energy, it is extremely clearing. Normally with Scorpio, it's kind of hidden stuff. But this, with Uranus, with Mercury, all of this stuff, it's like, nope, we're not letting anything stay hidden during this time. No, and it's clear stuff. It's about destiny. It's about karma. It's just crazy energy. What you're meant to be doing, things like that. Now, I will be posting something on my Facebook page. I know not everyone goes there, but that's pretty much my main area that I can do. It's an article. Well, there's actually two articles. One is a little simpler, gives a little bit of the dates in itself, and the other one, I really like this article because it, I like this. It gives that little details that that I can't necessarily tell you. Okay, so let's see for my Pisces, what is going on? So the Radleigh Valentine Angel Tarot cards, that gives me kind of that overview. So here we go. Oh, that was funny. 1, 2, and 3. The first card was going to be reversed, but as it came out, it twisted and it became not reversed. So 3 cards face down, nothing is reversed. Okay, first card is the Queen of Air. Okay, interesting energy for you. Air energy is Libra. We're in Libra season now. Aquarius, and it's also Gemini, and it's clearing. I told you about the tsunami type of with the energy in itself. This is like you. This is like a big wind. I'm not going to say tornado, but it's like a big wind clearing out cobwebs, really pulling you into your direction again. We have, my Pisces, you have been very clearly on a path. And, and this is like This is, phew. Remember, I'm an intuitive channeler, so I hear things, and sometimes they resonate with the cards, and sometimes they don't. That's why I tell you the message of the cards too. But I feel like it's like, whew, this big wind blowing away all the cobwebs, blowing away, giving you that clarity, giving you that direction, giving you, clearing out the path. It might be like, oh, maybe we'll go this way. Nope, that path. That's the way that you have to go. That path over there. Well, no, I want to, nope, that path. Do not deviate. Do not pass go. Do not collect $300, or pass go and collect 300, whatever that saying is. But that is the Queen of Air, independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. And I like that because my Pisces, it's almost like, and I'm using this as an example. It's almost like you're like, darn that Debbie, she said it was going to be that way. I wanted to go that way. She said it, and now I have to go that way. Not because she said it, she just said it. But you'll do that with kind of like, okay, let's see what the next card for you. The Ace of Earth. Okay, Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, aces, new beginnings, solid energy, could be about family. It could, actually I do feel that there's going to be a real strong family connection with this. I do feel that for somebody out there, there's an extremely strong family connection. Aces are new beginnings. So is this, I just feel very strong family connection for you. Is this you reconciling with another family member? Is this having people, are people traveling to be with you? But I feel very, very strong family connection. I find it's positive. Do not get me wrong. It is positive. But it's like, it's very strong family connection here. But that could be just for some of you. Now remember, relationships to me can be about work, job, career, intimate, romantic, or family. But I do feel that there's going to be a really strong it's almost like a new beginning, a fresh start, a new something with family. Okay, but this is also an inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. So, if you are entering any real estate transactions or any kind of business transactions with a family member, it does look really positive for you. The only thing is, make sure that it's not just based on a handshake, that it's actually, that there's some legal documentation on this too. Okay? And make sure your I's are dotted, your T's are crossed. So what does that mean? It's like, okay, if this happens, what do we do? Okay, so that, I really feel, because it's not so much that you can't trust your family, because, you can. However, it's better to not put anybody in a position of I don't know if it's temptation or not trusting. Okay, don't put anyone in it. Have everything clarified as much as you can. Okay, next card. The Knight of Fire. Oh, so this is fire energy. This is, and I'm a Leo, so I love fire energy. It's like, yay, go for this. Now, but I do have my moon in Pisces, and that's where my intuition and my intuitiveness comes. My connection comes. So, so that's why I also love my Pisces too. But I do love this because this is passionate energy. This is going forward energy. This is burning energy. It's also Sagittarius and Aries, but I really feel like, this is like, let's go for this. So clearing away new beginnings, or possibly a new business venture with family, or people that you feel like family, but you're going to make sure that all the legal I's are dotted and T's are done, and you're just going to go for it. You are going to go for it. You are just, and it's like something that you have wanted to do, and you've been waiting to do this, and now it's like, wow, look at this. All of this is being put into place. Now, remember I talked about Mercury retrograde. So your communications, now Mercury retrograde isn't always a bad, people are like, oh yeah, don't buy electronics during Mercury retrograde. That is one of the big things. Do not do that. No new TV, no new appliances, nothing, no new phones, nothing like that. That everybody that deals in this will tell you that. But if you've been having really clear communication those 2 weeks prior, that's the thing, is that keeping things open, keeping that clarity. So you may have to revisit some of that when Mercury goes retrograde. You may have to and this is more in November, you may have to revisit some of that communication just to clarify it a little bit more. Okay, but try to get it started before Mercury retrograde. Okay, so the Knight of Fire is passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Very good advice, that thinking things through. And again, make sure the lawyer looks at the contracts. Okay, so what I'm saying is get as many eyes on it as possible. There's a lot of things we can do on the internet, a lot of contracts, software out there. You may, even after you've pulled it all up and you've done it all, you might want to have somebody who is an expert in this, not somebody who, not somebody totally independent of you and whoever this is. Okay, but yeah, this is you moving forward. You moving forward with this. You keep going down your path, and I love that for you. I love that, because the thing is for you, my Pisces, is you have come to a conclusion in life. You realize that it's not all roses, and not everybody has that. It's not that you don't have optimism, you do. Actually, that's the thing, is that you do have optimism. You do have this very strong connection, spiritual connection. You do, but when things don't necessarily go your way, I feel like you're very pragmatic and like, okay, I need to learn from this. What do I need to learn from? Okay, now we're going to John Holland, Psychic Tarot, and this kind of gives me a little bit of more clarity on the cards. So what else is there for my Pisces to know about? So 1, 2, and 3. Now sometimes this is a clarifying, or sometimes this adds. Let's see what we have, my Pisces. First card, accelerated motion. So remember, the Knight of Fire said things, a sudden event, immediate attention. Things moving fast. This is kind of like the Chariot, but this is also kind of like, for me, whatever this is that's moving fast, it's, again, there's this, meteorite, there's this falling star, there's this something that she's making a wish on. So whatever this hopeful project, this hopeful relationship is, it starts to really move forward quickly for you. Now, and remember, relationships, like I said, it could be that job, work, career, it could be intimate, and it could be family too. Okay, your next card, this is reversed. Reversed is a very strong message for you. Passion ignited, number 1. This is a new beginning, new start. This is on that Ace of Earth. This is falling directly on it. So whatever this is, whatever this new beginning is, and again, I do feel a family. So, and again, the family, but that could just be for a couple of you. It doesn't mean that it's for everybody, but the family in itself. But it could be a new job, a new career, a new start, a new, but it also creates money. But besides it being something that you've been wanting, it's like something that you actually feel invested in. It's something that you feel like, wow, this is what I was meant to do, meant to be. Okay? Your last card, again reversed, sacrifice. Sacrifice. So it does mean that there's going to be some work to this. It's not just going to be, so if you have this very idealized, vision, if you think, oh yes, and everything works, everything's going to just fall into place, it doesn't mean it won't, but there will be some adaptation. There will be some, you will have to be adaptable with this. However, with this card, it is, I love to think of her as this royal princess. I don't know what lineage she is, but she's rising out of this murky water. And as she rises, what she's wearing comes out pristine clean. And not only that, she has the connection, She is reaching out to her higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, um, the divine, whoever that is, to her. She is reaching out to that. And everything, there's, here it is, that there's blue skies, a little bit of clouds, but not bad. And there's this beautiful rainbow saying, yes, I've heard you. Okay, so whatever this is, even though be prepared to do some work with it. Don't think it's just all going to fall totally into place. There's going to be some work that you have to do, and that might be where that really fast movement is. But it's really, it's really going to work out very positive for you. Now, I also feel like, I don't know, but I'm also getting kind of a message about, maybe, and, I don't go necessarily into the intimate relationships, but I almost feel like there's people moving in together, and it's like you're going to be sharing your space with somebody, and because you're sharing your space, that in itself does lead to some compromise. So maybe, it's like, where do I put my toothbrush? I don't want your toothbrush too close to my toothbrush. So, I do feel that there is going to be this type of compromise. And, or maybe, you're supposed to be using that bathroom and you're using my bathroom. And, so I do feel that, again, it does work out, the sacrifice, it does work out, but it's more a case of, yeah, you're going to have to, there's going to have to be some compromise too. But yeah, I do feel that there's some couples that are moving in together. And actually, as long as you do it, as long as you do it more in October before Mercury goes retro, I really feel it's going to be very, very positive. However, you're going to do you're going to have your conversations in the beginning, towards the end of October, and you're going to revisit those conversations while Mercury is retrograde. But actually, the more communication you have, the better. So, my Osha Zen Tarot cards for any words of advice from my Pisces. Any words of advice from my Pisces? Anything else for my Pisces? So, Pisces, I just love your movement. I love how you are moving. I love how pragmatic you are. But I love how it's like, and the thing is, it's you really, you have really come to a place of acceptance that's amazing. It's amazing. 1, 2, 3. I know that your acceptance has been at the cost of your life, but but it is amazing. Okay, the first card is breakthrough. Breakthrough. This, what else? Okay, be aware. So this is a kind of a, word of advice, be aware of that. Now, the thing about this energy in Scorpio season, not just in the end of October, Scorpio season, it's going to be about breaking through. It's going to be about destiny and karma. It's going to be that. But just as, the breaking through is like this big star in a way, it can be uncomfortable. It can be too much energy to actually happen, actually be able to hold on to. I really don't think that that's going to be a problem for my Pisces, but the problem can be about the people around you, okay? So you have to be kind of aware of that for them. Now, next card, participation, okay? So participation, communication, you need to be a part of it. You do not fall into an old habit of letting somebody else do it. You have to be a part of it. Just as I was talking about the contracts, that, have that third party look at it, an independent third party. You have to be a part of the decision making, okay? Your next card, turning in. Turning in. And that's interesting that that's on the sacrifice card, because it is that part of, while there's all of this very there's this, what I was just talking about, this very high energy around you, because, I talked about Mercury. Mercury's all over the place in October. Communication's going to be all over. We're going to hear things. We're still hearing things, breakout news stories and stuff like that. This is you grounding yourself, getting yourself, together, and, you getting, again, you getting prepared. You learning to do some learning, compromise, learning, I don't know, hold your temper, not to, have a short fuse. It's that type of thing, because there's some changes coming for you. Okay, so let's see, one last card, and this will be my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. We're just going to do one card. Anything else that we need to know for Pisces? Is there any kind of a summary? What does Pisces need? Okay, we're going to cut, and we're going to go for one card. This is not reversed. It is face down. Let's see what we have here for my Pisces. The Queen of Ariel. Ariel, I love this, and I love the Queen of Ariel. Ariel is earth energy in this deck. The Queen is about having beauty around it. The Queen is saying, yes, please enjoy your life. Remember earth energy, solid energy, money energy. So there, money could be coming to you. Money could be coming in, and it's going to make life a lot happier, a lot better. You could be, you could be hearing about money, settlements of cases coming. And if you haven't settled your case, tell whoever is handling it to move a little faster, okay? But this is about feeling more comfortable in your life. And I feel like it's more comfortable in your life because there's some money coming, okay? So the Queen of Ariel, mature, practical, generous, and happy. Nurture yourself and those you love. Remember, family. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. And I do feel that even though you are this water sign and you are emotional, and then the full moon does affect you, and you're going to be the voice of reason. And I think that's going to work quite well for you. So my Pisces, as always, know that you are loved and be blessed. Bye-bye.